Stayed home today because I had to go to the doctor. I've got a bad knee. I usually don't go to the doctor, but got on insurance finally. First time in 45 years of my life I got on insurance. So why not try to use it? Fix my leg. So I go to the doctor, and this guy probably looks like he's 26 years old, asking me questions about my knee. It's been burning. It's been hurting. I figured I'd get an x-ray, maybe a cortisone shot like they say. I've heard a lot of people talk. You know, everybody's like a doctor nowadays telling you stuff. But I stand a lot at my job and walk a lot. And usually by the 2 or 3 o'clock during the day, the last few hours is kind of, very painful on my knee. It's been doing it for about a month. I've been using sprays and creams, everything else, and strapping damn what do you call them things, knee braces around it and all kinds of stuff, trying to look like a wrestler, but not really working that good. Only thing works is sitting on my ass, and I can't make no money sitting on my ass. So, doctors, they always got to check your blood pressure and all that stuff, and I was kind of nervous about going in there because I didn't want them to say I needed surgery or something on my knee and going to be out for work for a month or two or something, and then how am I going to help pay bills with Rousey here, and so, stuff like that can raise your blood pressure, I guess. So my blood pressure was a little high. They checked it 2 different times. I think it was 166 over 100, and apparently that's no good. The second time I think it was 160 over 100. Rousey told me the bottom number is not supposed to be over 80. I went to the doctors in the past for physicals and stuff that I had to do for jobs and stuff, and it always seemed to be all right. But mainly this doctor looked at me and said, he felt around on my knee and was like, does this hurt and that? And really don't hurt. It didn't really hurt a whole lot this morning. I got out and started walking a little bit. It was a little sore. Sometimes it feels like somebody's got a freaking lighter to it, and it starts burning really bad. So anyway, I ain't getting a cortisone shot because he says my blood pressure's up, and he wants to check into that a little bit, of course. Rack up the insurance, go ahead and get some blood work. Get some blood work done. He says you got to come back in a week, and we'll see about your blood work and see what else is wrong with you. And there's probably a bunch of things wrong with me because I haven't been to the doctor in 58 years. I don't like going to the doctors. I've been to the doctors, but I've been like under workman's comp. I had stitches one time here at my job here recently. That was probably the last time I went to the doctor. I didn't even tell him that. But he's talking about, who's your regular doctor? And I was like, I don't have one. I don't like coming to the doctor, I told him. I said, but I'm tired of being in pain. So I leave, still in pain. He tells me ibuprofen is no good. It's not good for you to take with high blood pressure. Neither is goody powders, and that's what I eat almost every day. So you got to take Tylenol. I ain't never took Tylenol since I was probably a kid. The only thing I knew it was good for was like fevers. It never helped headaches and stuff. Although I do have headaches every once in a while and migraines. Maybe it's due to the blood pressure. I don't know. This is Movie John's Journal. We're going to put this in the playlist of discussion still, but just something I want to talk about. So, get the blood work done, I got to go back. And nothing really fixed my knee. I still want to work in pain. That sucks. Oh, man. I know when you get older, you're going to have aches and pains and all that shit. But I'm 45 now, and I didn't think I was going to be hurting to walk sometimes. When I get home after being on my feet all day, I kick back in the recliner a little bit, and sometimes it's too long. Sometimes it's only, it might be an hour or two. And then I get up and try to walk, and I feel like I'm 90 freaking years old. I got cramps in my damn legs and the inner thigh. Yeah, on the right and left. Sometimes you have one of them. I've actually been having them for about 10 years. Forgot about telling the doctor about that. people's told me all kinds of things about blood clots and this and that. It scares me to death. So then when I go to the doctor, maybe the blood pressure shot up because I'm freaking scared of him telling me what's wrong with me. I know other people that tell me, I don't go to the doctor because I don't want to know what's all wrong with me. But you don't want to just kill over either before your time. You want to try to live a little longer. But yeah, losing weight. Yeah, get back to that. I have lost weight before, yes. 2 different times in my life. One time before I started doing videos when I was 30. I lost like 80 pounds. And like 4.5 months, I was 300 pounds at the time. I went down to 220 pounds. Felt great. I was walking 5 miles a day at that time. I was always energetic, going and doing stuff. I haven't been that skinny since I was a kid, met somebody, and a year and a half later, just quit doing all that stuff and gained the weight back. Then about 4 years ago, I guess, 3 or 4 years ago, right before I met Rousey, I started to lose a little bit of weight. Once I get like a month under my belt eating certain things, I do pretty good. I cut out the pop for 1 year straight, and I think I was like 305 when I started, and I got down to like 252. Couldn't get past that for some reason. I could not get down to that 220 mark again. I really wanted to get down to 200, but people say I look like I'd be sick or whatever. It's too little. So I was thinking just 250 would be great, maybe 230. Fast forward a little bit, met Rousey. I'm not blaming it on her or nothing, but she does cook some good juicy foods. Everybody likes to eat fattening foods every once in a while, but when I was working out and doing that, I only ate out 1 time a week, and that was like on a Sunday. Eat something bad, and then after a while, a few months of that, you really don't even want to eat some of that stuff because you used to eating healthier stuff. But the doctor said, you done it once, you can do it again. And I said, well, yeah, but back then I didn't have a harder job like I have now. I got a harder job, and when I get off, damn if I want to go walk freaking 5 miles or go to the gym or anything after my freaking leg feels like it's going to fall off because it's burning in my knees. How the hell are you going to exercise? I mean, I guess I'll just have to start eating right, eating a little bit better, and I don't know how, maybe it dropped 30, 40 pounds before I can start exercising. Maybe that'll help my knee. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that thing because it didn't get fixed today. It's a little aggravated. Come home and I got to go back next week. I had to make a later appointment so I can work at least up to 3 o'clock and then leave to go to my appointment after that. But yeah, that's just something I had to get off my chest today. Doctors telling me I had to lose weight. No shit, doctor. Now I'm embarrassed to say, but I'm at 323 pounds. So to get to that 50 mark, I'd have to lose 250. I'd have to lose 73 pounds. It gets harder as you get older. But I know a guy on Facebook, and I think I'll follow him on Instagram, or he might follow me. I don't know. He's like 50 years old, and he's dropped a bunch of weight. So it can be done, I guess, but just getting going is the hard part. I got back on the kick of drinking pop and all that crazy stuff, and I don't drink as much as I used to, before I lost the weight the last time. But I do drink, a few each day, and it's not good. I need to get back to just drinking water. So what do you do with the shit in your fridge that you already bought at Walmart? Do you just go ahead and wait another 2 weeks, eat up all that just terrible food and drink up the pop and stuff? I mean, you guess you got to. Well, you gonna waste it? Or I guess you could save it for cheat day. I don't know. But that's the first Movie John journal here in the life of, or whatever you want to call it. It's in my playlist of discussions because I'm discussing it with you. Let me know what you think. If you had to go to doctor and you got high blood pressure, or things I got to look forward to getting even older and hopefully live a little bit longer than some of my family members have lived, because there's been some that's died in their 50s of just all kinds of issues like that. At least I'm not on drugs and freaking snorting coke or anything. I've been a pretty good person, but I just like to eat freaking food and get fat. That's basically it. That's all for this video. Till next time.